All right. Hello, everybody. It's been outside of a couple tour video or product review videos. It's been a long time since I touched base with you. I made a post about this, talking about this, I don't know, a week or so ago. But man, I've just been super sick. It's been going on probably close to a month now. I'm not quite sure what's wrong. It's the weirdest thing. I'd have like started off with kind of like a cold, and then I felt like I was getting better, and then it rolled into like a flu, and then I thought I was getting better, and then I felt like I got a cold again, and I'm probably overall feeling about the best I have in a while, but now I feel like I got this massive sinus infection or something. I don't know. My head is just killing me. So sorry, I'm not trying to go off. I'm just trying to explain why I haven't been around that much. But hope everyone's doing well. If I don't talk to you in between, I hope you guys all have a good Christmas. And if you guys are working on projects, I hope they're going well. Hope you guys have some trips in the future. Camper 9.0 is so close to being done. I've just been so sick. It's been really, really hard for me to put a lot of energy into it. In a moment or so, I'm going to go over and show you guys some of the updates. I don't remember exactly what I had done in the last update video, but I suspect I haven't got a ton done since then. But I'll go through it again and show you guys. And I do have kind of a big change for the channel. And that is I got rid of my pickup truck. There was a whole host of reasons, and it's been kind of something that's a long time coming. I'll show you what I got. I got a pretty cool alternative. I will say this though, please don't leave the channel. I don't think I'll be making any truck campers in the immediate future. Beyond finishing up number 9, of course. But I do have some other projects in the future when I get a little better that I will move into that I think you guys will be useful. All of my truck camper videos are still going to exist on there. I have quite a few of you who email me, and some of you, have had questions and things like that. And please keep them coming. I still love truck campers. I think they're wonderful. And some of the projects I have for the future is going to use a lot of those same techniques. The reasoning, there's many reasons, and I'm not going to get into everything, but probably the biggest one is in the long run, I'm deciding to keep my van. I'm sure most of you know, but I have a van that I built out as a camper. There was a period of time where I did have it up for sale. I opted not to sell it, thankfully. And I've, back and forth, I've considered it. But I've decided to keep it in the long run. And one of the big reasons for getting rid of the truck, there was a number of them. This is not the only one. But it's just kind of a practicality of the use. The truck for me was my daily driver. And, I kind of sat back and, I've got the van, which is a great camper unto itself. And it didn't make a lot of sense for me to constantly be driving around with the truck with the camper on the back. It is part of my channel. I know this probably doesn't make sense to a lot of you guys, but this has truly been a hobby, and the successes that I have had on YouTube has really been kind of unexpected. And I was just kind of a little, I've made 9 truck camper. That's a lot. And, I was kind of approaching the point where it's probably a business, and I just don't want that. It's just a hobby. And, frankly, I think another thing is I think I'm tired of making truck campers. I love the platform. And number 9, both 8 and 9, I've really, really refined my personal interest and taste in these campers. And I've kind of reached a point where I don't know, and this is personal, I don't mean to sound grandiose here, but for my own personal interest in the campers in terms of their size and functionality and everything, I don't know if I have anything left in me to really improve. Now, I'm not saying that these are the best campers that existed, but at least for me, you know, I've kind of exhausted some of my, you know, number 9 is for me personally. I just, and 8 too. I just don't really have much more to give, and you know, I think it's time to pack up and move on to other projects, and I think that's fine. And for all of you, I am going to do a video where I talk about what building truck campers was for me, but it was far beyond just the physical structure. I know this doesn't make sense, probably. It's kind of a personal journey. So, but enough of that. I do ask you guys, please don't unsubscribe. Please hang around, and you know, stick with me, and you know, hopefully I can bring some stuff that'd be of value to you. And I appreciate all your support. Anyways, let's go take a look at the vehicle I went to outside of the pickup truck, and then we will go over and I will show you number 9 and where we're at with that. All right, so here is what I went to. This is a 2024 Subaru Outback, and it's their Wilderness Edition. And I'll talk about what that Wilderness Edition is in a moment. Now, this is not brand new, but it's pretty darn close. This thing had 15,000 miles on it. I'm a pretty frugal guy. I saved close to $8,000 by buying a slightly pre-owned one as opposed to a brand new one. And cosmetically, this thing is basically flawless. It looks just like a brand new car. I don't know if I ever mentioned on this channel, but I've owned a number of Subarus in my life, and I just really, really like them, and I really like this car. So this is designated as a crossover SUV, and the Wilderness Edition, it has a bunch of different features, but it has a little bit of a lift, and this is all factory. This is not anything done after fact. It's got some unique body graphics. These Outbacks can come in 2 motor variations, one that's naturally aspirated and one that has a turbo, and the Wilderness Edition ones have the turbo. So this thing is pretty peppy. It comes with all-terrain tires, and let's go take a look at the inside here. It has a lower gear ratio for off-road driving, because this thing is actually designed for that. The interior is special. It's got some special seats. I forgot what the material is, but they're supposed to be, sorry about that glare there, let's pull this down, but they're supposed to be real effective if they get wet. You know, of course, it has all kinds of little details, like the, you know, little copper colored accents there. These things have what's called an X mode. So these are, I'm sure you guys are all aware, but the Subarus are all all-wheel drive. And then this one, which is kind of geared for off-road driving, it has some computer controls. It doesn't have lockers in it, but it's supposed to enhance the traction by using braking and directing the power to different wheels depending on the circumstances. There's a couple other features, but I'll just tell you this. This is just a wonderful car. I kind of consider it the multi-tool of cars. I'm gonna go wide angle here to get a little better perspective here. It's got a ton of cargo space. It's 6 foot from the back seats fold down, of course, and it's 6 foot from them to the back. So if you wanted to camp back here, you could. I mean, I've got you know, some gear back here, but just tons of storage. This thing is, so a lot of storage, a lot of cargo space, super comfortable ride. Probably one of the smoothest rides, even with the lift and everything, probably one of the smoothest rides or vehicles on the road. Gas mileage is pretty good, and that was a big factor of getting rid of the truck. A combination of city and freeway right now, I'm getting around 23 plus. And if I went on I haven't done one yet, but if I went on a long freeway drive, I think I would actually probably approach close to the 30. It's actually quite peppy with the turbo in it. And the cosmetic looks, of course, are in the eye of the beholder, but I think it's a very good looking car. I like kind of that combination of the ruggedness. So for me, I think it's a really cool ride, and I absolutely love it. I'll probably always, of course, miss the truck a little bit, but it's hard for me to justify owning both a van and a truck camper. And there was some other factors too, but these the Wilderness Edition, there's a couple different vehicles the Subaru makes, and they have I think they have a Wilderness Edition Forester. A friend of mine actually owns the Adventures of Shadow YouTube channel. I've talked, we've done some collaborative stuff in the past. He owns a Crosstrek Wilderness Edition, and just kind of serendipitously, we both kind of bought Subarus within 3 days of each other, not even knowing it. It was kind of a funny story on that one. Anyways, but this is my new ride. I will be doing some more outdoor exploring than I guess I have in the past, and this one will go with me. This thing is I haven't done extensive off-roading, but I've done a little bit. I just picked it up a little over a week ago, and this thing actually does really, really well off-road. I've kind of have a section that I take that's kind of a trial to see how things do off-road, and this thing didn't miss a beat. It's really pretty phenomenal to have a vehicle that can be that effective off-road. It still gets pretty good gas mileage. It's fun to drive in the sense that I'm not going to say it's a race car, but it's pretty fast, to be honest with you. And then the freeway ride is quiet and smooth. It's just really a very good all-around car. So all right, let's go take a look at number 9 and where I'm at there. All right, we're in the backyard. There's my little babies, my little buddies there. All right, so number 9 is on blocks in the backyard. As you guys saw, 8.0. I still have that. It is still for sale. I do think I have a sale lined up, but I never say it's sold until it's on the back of someone else's truck. So if any of you guys are still interested, reach out. I do think I'm close to making a sale, but it is still technically available as we speak. All right, so this is still not done in here, so please please don't judge any slight imperfections here, but let's see. So all of the wood that you see, with the exception of the flat panel area, is all walnut in here, and that includes, I finally got all of the trim up there on the roof, and I think it looked pretty good there. Got all the lights mounted in place permanently, and let's jump on in here. Up here above, which will be the storage area up here. So I put in these little side pieces here, and right now I'm making the doors. So this will have double doors that open outwards up there, and that's a big storage area. Up here will be the microwave. I still got some wiring to do. Of course, we've talked about the desk area here. Below here will be a drawer. The drawer is made, and I'm working on doing the drawer front, and I've got a decorative drawer front there. I don't remember, but I don't think all this is walnut trim that's trimmed over all this area. It's cut real thin, so it didn't add a bunch of weight. Kind of some of these areas down here, I will most likely trim those out with walnut, make it look real nice. I've got some trim around the door and stuff like I need to do. I did a little review of this fridge right here. This is the Iceco APL, was it the 35, I believe. Real nice fridge. I think it looks really, really good right here. And I do remember I showed this. This is the cover for the AC here that's held on with magnets, so it can be serviced if necessary. A dark interior finish in here, as you guys can see, with the fabric on the walls and all the trim, but I really like it. I put a lot of extra energy into making sure the lighting was solid, and so even though it's dark in here, it's definitely well lit. And I know it looks a little rough in some places, but I think the interior of this is going to look super, super sharp. It is a little bittersweet, you know. I always enjoyed putting the, I know a lot of times I get rid of them not too far after I finish them, but you know, I did, you know, obviously I won't camp in this one, but you know, it is what it is. Functionally, this did really well on the truck. The aerodynamics were definitely improved over 8.0, both of which performed really, really well on the truck. This thing did particularly well on the freeway. And yeah, that's it, guys. So, like I said, hope everyone's doing well. Please hang out with me, and wish me the best and getting better, man. I've just been sick as a dog. And yeah, we'll catch up with you guys. Let me know what you guys think.